Good day, everyone. Welcome to your favorite online YouTube show, The Get Real Show. Today, we have an interesting topic. What is the difference between being spiritual and being religious? We'll get back to that in a minute. I told you guys, I have an amazing people, male and female, in this place that's going to be dishing out the difference between being spiritual and being religious. Melody, I know you have something to say about this one.
I do, but I wouldn't want to start though.
Why? I want you to start, though.
Because I want to hear everybody's.
No.
Let's just hear yours.
No, I really want to hear what you guys have to say before I just jump in.
No, like just okay, Vic.
First and foremost, we actually need to understand being spiritual and being religious.
Yeah.
Right? Being spiritual differs in what aspect you're seeing it or you're viewing it.
Being spiritual in your whatever higher power you're worshiping.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And being religious, how do you see it? How do you explain it?
I feel like
okay,
sorry.
yeah.
So I feel like religion is just like it's something to I can't find the correct
let me say this. Religion is our way, the lay down ways of how things needs to be done.
Understand?
Now, being spiritual now is in a state of your own personal relationship.
Religion is just there to like guide you. That's it.
Yeah.
But like
Do you
spirituality
know why I
is
asked that
deeper.
question?
Please tell us.
Because most people don't know the different or don't know how to be religious or don't know how to be spiritual.
That's how we're
You
here.
get what I mean? So first and foremost, from my own aspect, I can say that one can be spiritual and not being religious.
Yes.
Because being spiritual, you have to accept the things, the inner piece of you. If you worshiping God in your own mind, clear mind, that you know that this is what I'm doing and I'm doing this because of God. I'm doing this for my sake. But being religious, someone can just do things in a religious way because of other people, because he want people to see or people to feel like he or she is a churchgoer, or I don't know how I'm
like
gonna put it.
a lay down rules
Yes.
and settings of how to do it.
Yes. I don't know how I'm gonna explain it nicely, but from my own view, there's a lot of people, they're not even near close to God. I'm not judging anyone, but the acts, the things they do, you know already that this person don't know God at all.
Okay, wait, Vic, Z.
I'm just listening today.
But I don't think you should put it like that though. I don't think you should say
That's why
you
I said,
will know. You won't know.
Okay, that's why I
There's
said from my own point, right?
Okay, but how will you know that this... Okay, fine.
Okay, I'll tell
me-
you. Okay.
Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah.
Tell me if this person goes to mosque every day, prays
Or
5
go to
times
church.
a day, and then this person is actually close to God. How would you know that this person
That's what
is
I'm
God?
saying.
Okay, wait, Victor.
Like,
I'll
I want to
answer
know,
that.
how
Okay,
would you know?
Can I answer? Can I answer her?
Wait a minute. I like that. I like that question, Joxer. But Melody, if I understand what Victor is trying to say, is that my holy book tells me that by their fruit
We shall know
you
them.
will know them. So
Okay.
so what he's trying to say actually is not like
But
it's
there
not.
are
Wait,
people
I'm coming. It's not about the activity. It's about the result and productivity in terms
exactly.
of how do you know? How do we know that someone is a God-fearing person?
Exactly.
It's by their action,
The things they do.
Yeah. So we see the outward. It is God who sees the act. So we're not judging the act now because we are human beings. We're on planet Earth. It is what we see you do. That's what we're gonna follow. Z,
Okay.
I'm coming, Melody.
Okay.
So what I was trying to say is, you can never tell a person that she is like into God or something, because I can pretend to be a holier than thou, but when I'm alone, I can be another thing. I can be a beast.
Yeah, Z,
You
that's why
understand?
we said it's not in what you're doing. It's in the fruit.
It's in the fruit.
My Bible said, "By their fruit we shall know them." So, which means you can't give what you don't have. We know people pretend, yes, but to a certain point, when it comes to being spiritual, not we
And you
we
can- and you
we are
can
not
be a
wait
pretender
Vic, we are not
forever.
talking about how you go to church. I don't know if you get my point,
Yeah.
right, Melody? I'm not looking you at because I see Melody prays 5 times a day. That's not what
And
gives
it's
me.
never been it's never make you spiritual.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's not in the pretense. It's now I want you guys to let the viewers know the difference between being spiritual and being religious? Melody.
Go on, I'm listening.
Yeah, so my point is now is being spiritual is most important because it's all about your personal relationship with God.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
like I
as
said,
a Christian, it's not even in your going to church. It's
You don't
in your
even have to go
And
to
you know
church.
what? You know what the funny? Sorry,
it's
to
in
cut
your
you.
character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely in your character. And also, like, with the whole being spiritual thing, I think, like, okay, so the holy book. So if you're a person that is not religious but you're spiritual, yeah. So, like we said, the holy book is a guide. The holy books are guides for us to follow. Spirituality, then, like, if you're not following a holy book, you follow whatever your spirit tells
Yeah.
you. You know, like you might not be in sync with religion like that, but you're in sync with your inner self.
Okay, no. Let me try to get what you're saying. I want
Okay,
to
tell me.
So are you
Okay.
saying that? Are you saying now that? So are you saying for you to be spiritual, you can decide not to follow the holy book?
You can.
No, I don't think so.
I think you can.
Okay. See,
I strongly believe
Listen,
that you
guys.
can be
Okay.
spiritual without
Do you know-
following a holy
No,
book.
Vic, do you agree to what she just said?
No.
That you don't agree to.
Okay,
Wait,
wait.
hold on, Melody. Z, do you agree to what she just said? That to be spiritual, you may not believe your holy book. You may
may
not.
not
But just
Wait,
because
wait,
sorry,
yeah.
Tunji, but just because you're not following a holy book doesn't mean you're not
She
in
is
sync
believing,
with
but
God.
she doesn't
You
No,
don't
no,
believe in a
no.
God.
Okay, no. Okay, wait now. Let me explain so that we don't get
Okay.
confused. Guys, the being spiritual and being religious has nothing to do with our
Creator.
blueprint.
Okay.
Has nothing to do with your holy book. The holy book is a guideline.
It's just for
are
you to learn more.
either you're spiritual or not.
Okay.
So which means you cannot be spiritual if you're not considering the holy book, which is the manual and guideline. The religious part of it is this. Let me explain it to you. Being religious is when, because I was born into a Christian family or a Muslim family, now the ways that I grew up with is I must go to church on a Sunday, I must go to mosque 5 times a day. That's where it ends. That is you being religious, following the trend of what your parents or what you see people lay down. So for being spiritual, either religious or not, is now your personal thing now to know that, look now, I'm a Christian now. If I get angry quickly, if I have anger problem, bitterness problem, I don't know how to talk to people, the holy books helps me to renew my mind, to update myself, and for me to carry on my spiritual journey. So that nobody, if any pastor or any imam said something that is contrary to the holy book, you cannot follow it. But as long as you want to be spiritual and religious, you need the holy book. The holy book is the compass.
I hear what you're saying, but there's some people that are born in households that does not have a religion, like there's no holy book in that. Now tell me, what about people that are born that way and are spiritual with themselves? What is their guide?
Okay, now if we go into every religion, as far as I can tell you, either you are a theist or you are a traditionalist, there is a compass. There is
Okay.
something that, wait a minute. So there is. It might not be that we believe in. That is going to guide us.
I didn't say you're not believing in anything. You're spiritual doesn't mean you don't believe in anything.
Okay,
Get
no,
that
okay.
right.
Let me rephrase my question, Melody. My question that me and Z were asking you is this: that are you saying that to be spiritual, you don't need to consider your holy book, which is your compass? Yes or no?
For me, yes.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's your opinion. I respect. But I'm saying to you that as a Christian and as a former Muslim, you cannot survive, you cannot be spiritual or religious without studying and believing and considering your Quran or your Bible.
But and again, being spiritual or being religious, if you can, the purpose of going even to church or to mosque is not for you to show if you're spiritual or not. You go to church or go to mosque to learn more of that thing that you believe in God.
Of God.
If you believe in God as a Christian or as a Muslim, you go for more teachings. You go to know more. It's not about you going there for people to see that you're a spiritual person.
And also
Your
to add
spiritual
on
being,
that,
yeah.
and also to add on that, even if you don't go to church, you don't go to mosque, or there are some, for example, where I'm from in the Eastern Cape, some of us believe in kuqamata, like people from the ancestors, where like you light impepo and 2 candles and talk to them. That's your
You
spirituality.
can do that, ne?
It's
And
the
also
same as-
you can do that, and you're also a spiritual person.
Yeah,
And
that's
being
what I'm
spiritual-
saying. That's
Yes.
literally what
Yeah,
it's
but what
saying.
Vic, wait a minute. Melody, you see what she just said now? Burning in purple. And I also studied about you guys' ancestral thing.
Yeah.
You guys now start calling the names of your clan.
Yeah.
Like the name of your clan.
Like me,
So
Njongo,
that
Njongo,
exactly.
like me,
Exactly.
Ndungwan,
Okay.
Ubejul, Udiya, Ugung,
Okay.
Magez.
So those are the lay down
Yeah.
things you need.
Okay, so I get what you're saying.
saying
that
now.
there's a center.
Of course, of everything, which is the compact. But now, Melody, my question actually now is to you is now, can you grow from being religious to being spiritual?
Can you grow from being religious to
Yeah.
being spiritual? I think you can.
Yes.
I
Yes,
really think
without
you
a
can.
doubt.
Yeah, I think you can.
Navigate me through that, Victor.
No, you can.
Yeah.
Because there is, when you go to mosque or when you go to church, there's some certain things.
I want you to use your own personal experience as a Christian.
As a
I don't.
Christian.
Yeah. Just I want. Yeah.
There's, you see, when I was growing up, it's not all about, my parents used to tell us that it's not all about going to church for church's sake.
Thank you.
There's some certain things, if we come back from church, my dad will start asking us questions.
Yeah.
What did you learn today?
Thank you.
Right?
From the Sunday school
From
and
whatever that
yeah.
we went to, what did you learn today? You have to explain that you learn about loving your fellow kids, loving your neighbor, you know what I mean? Being like showing love to people. There's a lot of things you learn from mosque and from church. As a Christian, I've learned a lot, you understand, of which I've applied it to my life, and I see results, and I see the impact I make in people's life
So,
because
Vic,
of the way.
personally, to you now, are you a spiritual person or you're a religious person?
For me, I'm gonna answer because at the end of the day,
Are you spiritual or
we
religious?
all gonna answer our
Personal.
we're just gonna run our races,
Yeah.
right? I'm a spiritual person.
Thank you. So now, Vic, can you being a spiritual person, can you do without the Bible? Yes or no?
I can't personally because
you.
there's sometimes listen.
Oh,
let me finish.
I'm coming. Z, wait. So Z, are you a spiritual person or religious person?
Spiritual, and then I can relate to a Bible.
Okay,
because
so do
that's-
you-
that leads me to where I need to.
Okay, now, so Z, I want to know if you're praying. I have friends who,
Yeah.
so if you're praying, which higher power do you consider first? God as a Christian or ancestor or your
God.
ancestor? God
God.
first, and then so which means can you serve God and be spiritual without the Bible?
No.
Melody, are you
you
spiritual?
actually
I'm coming.
cut
No,
it off.
Vic, I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. So, Melody, are you spiritual or religious?
Spiritual.
So, can you be spiritual without the Quran?
That's a tricky question.
Okay, Victor, continue.
It's never a tricky question.
Look, if
Wait,
you
wait.
are-
Oh,
no,
oh,
wait,
okay. Do
wait.
you want to answer?
Yes.
Oh,
I have
so
an
Vic, wait.
answer.
Okay, cool.
Listen,
Yeah.
So like.
Rephrase
Okay,
it.
okay. I want to rephrase now. Melody, you just told me and the viewers that you consider yourself spiritual. I believe that. I don't have to. Now, you being spiritual, can you do without the Holy Quran?
Why don't you ask me if I can do without God though? Why did you?
No. But no, you do. The moment you are
that's
either
why
religious, you're already with So I'm saying
Yes.
you can.
You can't.
You're spiritual without being
No, not without. Obviously.
with the
that's
Quran.
why.
Vic, please continue.
You see, like the questions you asked her is like she took long to answer you. We don't know her reasons, right? But for me, there's things that you learn if you're reading Quran or you're reading the Bible. There's things you learn from there. There's things you know from your lifestyle that you're not applying to. That when you read about most of the people in the Bible, it's kind of a teaching of a lifestyle that God wants you to live this way. Even in the Quran, it can show you that this is a way to follow, right?
Yeah.
So you just have to apply to that. There's some things you yourself you might not accept that is there. But obviously, there's 100% ones that if you apply in your daily life, it's gonna be effective and you're gonna benefit from that, right? So the reason why I said that is because personally, me myself, there's a certain prayer that I always do every day. I never miss it. I don't know for Muslims, but I'm a Christian, right? I have even have it off head. Psalm 91. I always, even when I'm driving, I normally like recite it, because at the end of the day, I've seen that prayer is a
Work
Bible
for you.
work for me,
Okay.
that makes me to each and every day, in the morning, in the night.
Okay,
Did you
Vic,
get
hold it a minute. Z, one last thing to the viewers. One last thing to the viewers. Just looking, one last thing to the viewers. Spiritual, being religious.
I have
one
something
last
to
thing.
say to the viewers.
Oh,
before-
yeah.
Just to me, just believe in what you believe in. To me, just believe what you believe in, and don't let anyone to pursue you into believing what they believe they want you to believe in. That's
I
my
actually
view.
have a question.
Melody, wait a
for you,
minute. Wait,
Tunji.
okay, yeah, I will answer that. Vic,
Yeah.
10 seconds. What do you have
Okay.
to say to the viewers?
No, the only thing I have to say to the viewers is that, first and foremost, you don't have to make people see you as a religious person because you want to go to church or because you want to go to mosque. Only thing you have to do, search yourself. You know the bad fruits that you are portraying to people. There's people, they come with fake love and all that. But if you want to make yourself a spiritual person, and God is seen, people that worship their ancestors, whatever, your ancestors, they know God. The Muslims, the Christians, we all pray to same God, right? But only thing you have to do for you to know that you're a spiritual person is the things that comes out from your heart, the way you treat people, the way you treat people close to you, the things you say to other people, the hurtful things you say to other people. You have to minus it from your life.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you, Vic. Melody, ask me your
The
question.
question I wanted to ask here. So there's people in this world that are spiritual beings, right? And they see themselves as a god. What do you say to those people? Because
Okay.
they believe that they the center or the compact.
Okay, cool. So
So
for
what
for
Are you
happens
meaning
then?
the cult?
no
it's
for
not
for clarity and sanity's sake, right? I'm gonna tell you about my religion, so that, because from my religion, the Bible made us to understand that we are gods. Small letter Gods. So now my question is, whatever that is outside of the Bible, which is the holy book, is not accepted. Whatever anybody want to tell you needs to be from the holy book, which is the guideline, or a Quran, which you believe in.
Yeah.
Now, I my own thing to tell the viewers is, you need to always renew your mind and your heart, because our reality is in our mindset and how we think, and it is the only book that can help you to keep doing what? Renew your heart, and I think every other thing will goes well. So thank you so much, guys. Appreciate your knowledge and your experience that you've shared. Melody, even though we're clashing,
Yes.
but it's okay. Thank you, guys. Yeah, guys. That was a steez. Like, so much information. Guys, I believe you've, been able to learn one or two things or the other. So today, I just want to ask you, click the like button, leave your comments in this comment section, and please subscribe. Thank you very much. Tunji is my name.